and I was noticing a little bit of ripples in here and on this side. But I already kind of figured it was the caliper, because what was happening is after driving it for a while, it'd be super hot. You could smell it. No, you could just smell like hot brakes, and that's just from rolling. So this caliper is seized, because when you hit the brakes at about 30-40, steering wheel will just pull to, I believe it was the right. Yeah, it was pulling to the right. So I just tried to push that back in, and it's barely want to go back in. So we don't have to take the caliper bracket off, just the 2 bolts right here. Now we about to take the brake line out. We already got the new caliper, and that's a 13 millimeter. I'm gonna take that out, put the new caliper on, bleed it. The rotors, they don't feel too bad, the ripples, so I think we should be able to go for a little while longer. Yeah, it should be good, and the pads seem pretty good still. This was the rear pad. So we're gonna get this caliper off. So this should be a new one. I don't think this is rebuilt. Should be new. Had it for a while, just didn't have time to do it. It was winter time, so we got the new bolt up there. It's pretty much the same brand. This PBR. So the only thing it didn't come with, well, we might as well take that off too. I ain't pay attention to that because it came with a new bracket. I should have just got the caliper. Yeah, we're gonna go on and take that off too. Going to put the new caliper bracket on. We got to reuse these though, because we didn't get new one of those. So I'm gonna take this bracket off real quick. 2 bolts, 18 millimeter back there. All right, so we changed the caliper on here and it wasn't spinning. Only way I got it to spin now is because I put the car in reverse and drive, so the caliper is not releasing off the rotor. So I ordered a brake hose. So we gotta take, I just sprayed it with some lubricant. Hopefully it comes off easy, but we gotta change this brake hose, which we gotta release it right here. Then there's a bolt back here that's holding it. So picked up one of these right here. So that's what we got to change. So we're gonna get started on changing that, and hopefully that's it, but it's still grabbing. So I should have thought about that before, because when we was trying to bleed it, the brakes, the caliper wasn't even pumping up until we started the vehicle, and then it was really not that much fluid coming through. So we're gonna get started on changing this now. All right, for me it was easier to turn the wheel all the way out. So you take a flathead, pop that out. That's the wheel speed sensor, and then it looked like it's about a 10 millimeter right there bolt. So we're gonna take that out, and then yeah, we're gonna take this out. Then we'll go to probably taking that one out next. All right, so this is a 13 millimeter, but we're gonna lose brake fluid anyway. So open this up because there's a little bit of fluid dripping from there. All right, so once you untwist that with the 13 millimeter enough, I took the whole thing off the bracket because I was trying to see, I ain't changed one of these in a long time, so I was trying to see how you get that piece out. So that's the other end, we took that out. Like I said, we gonna leak brake fluid anyway because we gonna bleed it. Really ain't no drips coming out of there right now, so that pretty much stopped. And then there was some coming out of the hose and the caliper, so we trying to get this piece loose. And then we can install the new one, but it got to go back into this. All right, so that don't twist out. Like I said, I ain't did this in years, so I just took the whole piece off the bracket off. I'm holding this piece and I'm using this right here to push that off, and that should free it up. I keep wedging it with this, and then it's coming off. All right, so what I did to get that old one out, we got that clamp out. I used some MAP gas to heat up this. I didn't know this was gonna burn out, but once the hose got so hot that it came apart from this. So this thing's still hot. And then once this just fell out because there was like a lot of debris burning off of this. Now we're gonna put the new one in once this cooled down. Yeah, it fits in there easy, but it was so much dirt and stuff, I guess, built up that I couldn't see that. But it fits in there. Now I got to put that clamp. The washer that it came with goes on the bottom, and then this one goes on top. So now we can mount this back to the frame of the car and run the brake line back inside of there. So we got this bolt back in here tight. Twist this back in with the 13. Tighten that back up. So we got this in. And these wasn't on the original one, so I don't know if they really supposed to be holding this or not. It's not tight, so I don't know. But only way to take them off is cutting them, so they're just gonna stay on there. So we got this screw back in, which is a 10 right here. That's back in there. Got this pushed in, that's holding it. So now we just got to put the hose back in. So I'm gonna use the washers that it came with on the screw, which is right there. So we got to put a washer on the top and a washer on the bottom, and then we got to bleed them. And then I'm gonna test it out, and hopefully that's it, because this is a new caliper. This is the brake hose. If it's still grabbing, then it's probably something else. Hopefully not the master brake cylinder or the ABS system, but we're just gonna start from here to there and see what it is. But hopefully it was just the brake hose, but we're gonna find out.
I see your motivation, I see your movement is in effect, and I fucking love that shit.